ito dahil magkakasama na naman tayo mga ka-good vibes. Nag-iinit na ang araw dahil palapit na ang summer. Naghahanda na ba kayo para sa mga summer outings ninyo? Excited for the summer ang mga kagaya ko, kagaya mo, kagaya nating lahat na merong insomnia! Well, actually, summer na at dapat nakapag-umpisa na kayo mag-diet at dapat meron na kayong perfect body for the beach. Diba? Importante talaga magkaroon ng maayos na body para kung sakasakali magkaroon ng wardrobe malfunction, bongga ka pa din. This is the top 10 list of the most popular celebrity wardrobe malfunctions sa ating Updates Reloaded. A couple of years ago or so, during a production number for a Sunday variety show, Ann Curtis had a major wardrobe malfunction. Nakabikini lang si Ann sa dance number nito at nang dumating sa isang dance move, bumigay ang kanyang bikini top and she flashed the entire audience.
Sus, bikini yan. Natural bumigay yan. Hello, sana gumamit ng double-sided tape, di ba?
Still on the same Sunday variety show and on the same day too, another cast member had a similar wardrobe malfunction. During a very spirited dance number na kung saan nakabikini din, si Karil, nagkaroon siya ng nip-slip at naglabog ang mga manonood sa kanilang nakita.
Pero lumabas sa isang talk show at sinasabi na nipple tape daw siya na Photoshop lang sa picture sa internet.
Sa isang event para sa isang men's magazine kung saan rumampa ang halos 100 na sexiest na mga babae sa Pilipinas, nagkagulo ng lumabas para rumampa si Alice Dixon. Wearing a sexy strapless dress, bumaba ang dress niya hanggang sa hinawakan lang niya ito para hindi mahulog.
I'm sure nagustuhan ng mga lalaki ang nakita sa kanya.
Kung may nip slip na tinatawag ang mga tops na nagmamalfunction, ano naman kaya ang tawag at nangyari kay Aubrey Miles sa same event na yon? Maluwag yung bottom part ng kanyang bikini at ina-adjust nito habang siya ay rumarampa. Ngunit di niya na ito na-adjust ng tama at well, the bottom of her bikini slipped to the side and showed the audience more than expected. Sa parehong noontime show na kung saan nagkaroon ng wardrobe malfunction sina Ann at Karil, pero sa ibang pagkakataon naman ay nagkaroon ng quick nip slip si Kim Chu sa kanyang dance number. Sobrang bilis lang ng pangyayari at super aware naman itong si Kim at ang kanyang partner na dancer.
Ano bang meron sa show na yan? Parang may mga sumpa ang mga damit.
At the same noontime show pa rin, during a dance routine na kailangan mag-split, nag-split din ang leggings ni Iza Calzado. Buti na lang at nakita ito kagat ng director at puro wide shots lang ang ginamit para walang mahalata o makita. Inamin naman ito ni Iza pagkatapos and she took it in good stride. Although it wasn't so much of a major wardrobe malfunction, Sarah Geronimo had a little bra strap slip on a live performance sa isang noontime show. Pero pinuri siya ng mga tao dahil sa kanyang pag-handle ng sitwasyon by saying, 10 years na ako sa industrang ito pero nahuhulog pa rin ang strap ng bra ko. Yep, next, no wardrobe malfunction for this writer, model, columnist, and editor. Stephanie Zubiri joins us tonight to talk about her latest project and what else we can expect from her. Be part of the conversation. Join us on Twitter and Instagram by using the hashtag #TimYapShow Season 6 at itag na kami sa Twitter at Instagram at official TimYap. Ngayon, sabay-sabay natin sabihin, ikaw, hashtag ka na ba? Welcome back to the Pinyak Show. Tonight, we are so lucky to have a lifestyle opinion leader who happens to be a young mother, a journalist, and a dear friend of mine as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Stephanie Zubiri Crespi. Hello, well done. So loud for you, huh? Grabe. Hey,
Okay.
finally,
Can
thank
I
you.
kiss you on your show?
Mwah,
Yes?
of course.
Okay. So,
Steffi, so you've been so busy. Well, you don't look like you just gave birth.
oh my God, have you
Number
seen my
one,
baby?
Your baby's already
giant,
so big
huh?
and super
It's a
cute.
kettlebell.
Kettlebell.
It's my exercise.
So how is that waking up to that cute kettlebell every day?
Oh my God, it's such a joy. As my husband puts it, it's like someone took your heart and then he's just walking around. You
Wow,
know,
what
I
a
mean,
great way of putting it.
It really is. It's just every time I see him, no matter how tired or hungover, nawawala.
Or both, pwedeng
Nawawala.
both.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
Wow. But Steph, people know you to be like a princess, a princess in Bukidnon, and then from Bukidnon to Manila, you lived your life in Paris,
Yes.
and then you came back here to Manila. I mean, you're always sanay ka changing your life.
Okay, first of all, I think you and I know that I'm not really a princess.
Okay.
We're the type that like to work. We're
Yes,
hard,
hard workers,
workers.
so-
And I mean, technically, I can't live my life without doing something productive.
Yes.
So for that, my dad is like that. Even my mom is like that. Even with her sickness, she's still painting.
brother,
right? My
oh.
brothers are all like that, and my sister. So that's another thing. And me, I like change. I'm like you. I like to embrace change. I like to welcome opportunities as they
Yes.
come. To go with the flow, I believe in destiny and that God presents things to you, and it's your choice to take it, right?
Yeah. So from Manila, you went to Paris.
Yes, I went
finished
to
your
Paris.
studies.
People always think I'm a chef,
Mm-hmm.
but I only did that for 1 year. Actually, I was really bad at it. It
No,
was
you're so good.
No, I'm a cook.
I will
I'm a
correct you.
cusinera, ha?
Oo.
Lutong bahay lang.
Pero ang sarap naman ng lutong bahay mo.
Yeah, but it's so hard. So I ran a food business for
Mm-hmm.
5 years. And it's one thing to know how to cook, but to run a business is difficult.
Yes.
But the one constant in my life is always writing.
Mm-hmm.
And what most people don't know is I actually have a degree of history and geography.
Wow.
So that helps me with my writing, and today I'm happy to. It's a blessing to
So that's
do
why-
what you love
and
every day.
your writing is so well researched. Like when I read your columns in the Philippine Star about food, about lifestyle, you take me to that place where you're
I
tasting
try.
that cheese, where you had fun drinking this particular wine,
Yeah.
mixing it with this, diba?
I
Ganun yun eh.
love details and moments.
Yes.
I think, and I haven't been writing as much, not just because I'm busy, but because I think the words need to be worth it.
Yes.
Right? We often feel forced to spew out things.
When
but
we're
at the
running on
end
a
of the
deadline,
day,
parang masabit mo lang.
Exactly. At least
But you're the type of person, Steph, that you want to nurture and you want to savor everything.
Yes,
No?
yes, that's for sure. Even when I write, I really enjoy the process. So
Yes.
sometimes I don't like to be forced to write something.
So what have been your most memorable life experiences with food?
Wow, most memorable life experiences with food. That's really
Ang-
tough.
ang
Ang
dami.
dami, ang
Ang
dami.
dami.
I think first of all, for it to be memorable, it's not just the dish,
Yes.
but the actual moment and who you were with.
Yes.
Right? I'll never forget maybe the one thing that started for me this whole culinary journey is I was about 9 years old and I went with my mom to Italy. And up to now, I won't forget that we went to this truffle factory, and it's the first time I smelled and tasted white truffles.
Wow,
And
at
I was
9 years old.
9, and parang like I never knew what it was. But I just knew it was good. Like this is this moment. This is so good. And I carried a little bottle of truffle oil everywhere I went and put it on anything
Wow.
like ketchup. Okay, social, the 9 years old. Oh my God.
Wow.
But this was, the education my mom gave me. We traveled I never had kiddie meals. I ate what they ate at home or in the restaurant. And at the same time, of course, a child of the 80s from the Philippines, you also ate fast food for merienda, right?
Yes.
So it's
And
about
that was fine dining then.
Oh yeah, and that's about anything for me. It can be anything that's a memorable experience. Like the first sip of a really cold beer on a hot day.
Wow, I can.
It's so hot, you're so
Yeah.
tired, and it's super cold, and that's already a memorable moment. So I try to look for that every day.
Yeah, but you're
memorable
also a
every
beer
day.
girl,
Yeah.
Because people see you as a dainty,
Social,
diba?
no,
But really, you're one person to be like one with the boys.
Yeah,
One of the
that's-
boys to chug
I have so
a
many
beer.
brothers.
Exactly,
yeah,
that's why.
But I'm a beer person. I'm a beer, chicken wing. pizza.
Pero with white truffle.
Not all the time. But yeah, I think it's just to be balanced. I like everything. Very few things I don't like.
So now from writing and now you ventured onto TV for Modern Living.
Yes. So Modern Living is produced by Philippine
Philippine Star,
Star, our
yes.
home, right? I am quite happy that Modern Living TV took me. This is my first venture into TV. It's not a cooking show.
Yes.
I always thought that the next
That-
step for me was gonna be a cooking show or a food show, but I think my life now is just so much more, especially being a parent, and I'm very grateful that it encompasses decor, lifestyle in general.
Yes.
So we feature beautiful real estate, but at the same time, what would you do in that real estate? We had a singles episode, so it was studios.
And then you'll change
cook.
the ano?
No, but like how to cook for one. What would you have in your pantry, or what would you set up in your kitchen if you're only one
What
person?
would you cook for one person?
I'm a pasta. Yeah.
So pack and then mix, and then
Yeah,
perfect
it's
for one
easy,
person.
Exactly.
I did that recently. Good, okay, we'll know how to do this, to cook for 1, to cook for 2, to cook for 20, and how
my
it is
God.
the best way to lead your life at iba pa. Pag-uusapan natin with Stephanie Zubiri and then the next services. And we are back on the Kenya Show Season 6, right here with Stephanie Zubiri Crispy, talking about outside food. Now let's talk about travel, let's talk about motherhood, and everything else that encompasses the life of Steph. Steffi, favorite travel destinations?
Oh, definitely Paris, because it's like going to a
Yes.
home. Yeah, I lived there for 6 years. I really miss going there. Germany was a wonderful discovery for me because my husband's half German, and the Germans are so nice.
Yes.
People think
And they're
that
so
they're so
intelligent,
stiff.
too.
Yeah, they're so nice. They're well-rounded. They're well-traveled. Really warm people.
Yes.
I love that, and genuine.
That's a misunderstanding,
Yeah,
no?
they think it's like,
Pagka
they're
Germans,
so
they
stiff.
think,
Wala, it's
there's
not
like
at
Hitler,
all.
mga ganun mga
No,
mindset.
no.
It's totally not.
The opposite,
Yes.
actually. And Sri Lanka, we went on our honeymoon. It's not a typical honeymoon destination, but wow, that was a
What's-
major discovery.
What's Sri Lanka like?
Sri Lanka is this beautiful enclave of Buddhism. Okay, so my mistake. I didn't. You think Sri Lanka, India, pareho lang. Not at all. It's a Buddhist country, but they were a Dutch and a British colony, and they really embraced this colonial past. And it's like, wow, just really wonderful people, amazing food, temples, old colonial homes by the sea. I mean, just
Wow.
spectacular.
So, people should really open their eyes
Tea
more and travel.
plantations. Oh yeah, definitely. This is something I realized. I've always loved to travel, but something that fuels my everyday is traveling, whether it's reading an article or writing an article.
You're traveling that
Yes,
way.
and for me, I always have to look forward to my next trip.
Yes.
Like if I don't see it inside, like when I was pregnant, I was dying. Like I don't know when I'm gonna leave the country. I don't know when I'm gonna see. And it doesn't have to be just the country. You know, I
Yes.
dive. We dove together.
Yes, exactly.
We went to Tubataha,
Yeah.
to Bataunan country, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, it's about just stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing.
And seeing the world,
Yeah, through their eyes.
Yeah.
Not seeing the world through my perspective, but I like to talk to locals. I like to just embrace their, their culture.
You know what
their
is my
everything.
my one great memory with you? You know, we were in Bukidnon and we went to the Sabungan.
Yeah.
And in the Sabungan, ayan, si Steph na may hawak ng beer talking to the locals like pare niya lahat.
Yeah.
Oo.
It's,
Kumpare mo silang lahat. Diba?
and you were like, like it's
I
it's
didn't
a
know, no.
real cultural experience.
I
huh?
didn't know, being in a Sabungan in Bukidnon, when you see the cocks fighting,
Yeah.
and when you see the one cock dies and is bloodied, medyo na, I
It's
got,
stressful.
na,
But you know what's interesting is it is a pretty violent sport, I guess.
Yeah.
But these people have a lot of honor among them. They don't write anything down when pag nagpupustahan sila. They don't write anything
Honor
down.
system.
Honor system. And if they catch you, you're cheating, you're kicked out.
Your cock is a no, out. Okay. But it's good that, seeing things from that perspective, it was very cultural.
Yeah.
Pero on that, when I was there, I learned so much just by observing.
And for me, that's the main goal when you travel. You're not there. I mean, of course, it's nice to shop and eat, but
Yeah.
I think it's nice to
Live.
One day, my husband and I, we never use maps. We never have an itinerary. We say, okay, maybe we want to see this, and then we walk. If we're tired, we take a pedicab
Or you ask.
whatever. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
take the metro. And for us, it's about discovering, and that's how we find our favorite restaurants and all
Just
of
by
that.
getting lost.
Yeah, just by getting lost.
As a mother, was it hard for you to transition being, a happening young single girl to all of a sudden being stay-at-home mom, but that's not you.
I'm not stay-at-home.
Not a stay-at-home mom at all.
Actually, I bring my baby with me to work.
Yeah, come with me, come.
He's famous now, the cameraman in our TV show. He's
Yes.
like, si bossing. Yeah, I think, it's important for me to have something for myself. And I think as a mother, you can be a better mother if you're a fulfilled woman.
Yes.
Whether it's in your career or a hobby, and then that's something your child can learn from. I believe that having a child is one aspect of your life, and not to forget also your husband, right? I think it's good to have that balance. Yourself, your children, and your husband.
Your
At the
partner,
end,
yeah.
you start the two of you. When your kids are old, it's just the two of you, right?
Exactly.
So it's good
Wow,
to have that balance.
getting ready. You're always one step
I
ahead.
know, right?
Steph, that's what I can say. Okay, now it's time to play a game.
Okay.
Okay, so it's enumeration 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll give you the category. You supply me the answers.
Okay.
Okay, 4 favorite foods.
Fried chicken,
Mm-hmm.
pasta, chocolate. Ooh, that's hard. There's too many. There's too
Yeah,
many.
I know, 4. No.
Okay.
And it's all comfort food, huh?
It is all comfort food. Oh, a really, really good fish. Like a fresh grilled fish.
Etong si Steph, ang sarap kumain. So when you watch her eat, mapapag-inganyo ka rin kumain. 3 lessons you learned as a mom.
Gosh, these are hard, Tim.
Yes.
These are hard.
It's basic, but it's hard.
Three lessons I learned as a mom. It's not all about you. That's number one. I think the fact that there's somebody else who really depends on you entirely out there. Yeah. And then another one is it's really doesn't matter. Like a lot of other things, these events that we go to, these parties, it's really not that important.
Yes.
I think
In
at
the
the end,
greater scheme of things.
it's your family being there for them, and that all of that stuff, the new bag, the new shoes, like every time I think of buying a new dress, I'm like, nako, that's bakuna ni baby, you know?
Wow,
like,
naman.
it's true, and it's all that, it's not important.
Yes,
As long
yes,
as your child is happy. And then the third is, not something new I learned, but reinforced it, is that it's just all about love. I think, you know, you may not be the best mom or the perfect mom or anything that, but if you love your child no matter what, you know, there's a lot of judgment as a mom. You're not breastfeeding. Why are you pumping?
And a
You're
lot
not-
of other moms judge other moms.
Exactly. It's like you're not doing this right. You know what? If you love your child will feel it. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you're doing
Sometimes you want to
everything
step out of your mom circle and
Oh
just
my
be
God!
with.
Like it's your birthday!
Yeah.
Woo!
So, yeah,
Beat the
diba?
Peron there in Valkyrie on the ledge, you know?
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, if you love them, you know, they know. So it's, you know, it's
That's important. Two most important people in your life.
my husband and my baby. Yeah.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Easily.
Easy.
Easy
answer.
One message on how to be happy.
Okay, I watched this fantastic movie. It's called Hector and the Pursuit of Happiness. And basically, in the end, it said it's not about the pursuit of happiness as so much as finding happiness in the pursuit.
Wow.
So I believe happiness is every day. It's you have to grab it. It's your obligation to be happy, and it's not an end goal.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
waking
really
up
part of the
and
pursuit.
enjoying your coffee or that cold sip of beer, or watching DVDs with your husband, or doing a great job at work. I mean, small things is what what
Happiness,
makes
just like God, is in the details.
Yes, that's it.
Love it. O, di ba naman, nakaka-good vibes ang message ni Steph just listening to her and seeing how well she lives her life as a journalist, as a mom, as a blogger for tipsetters.net.
Yes.
Diba? Check out her blog also. All of that, it's all about living life to its fullest.
Every moment, not just at a certain
Yeah.
time.
Not just for the big things, even the small
Small
things.
things.
So
That's
let's-
what makes your life.
So let's celebrate everything, celebrate that. Thank you so much, Steph.
Thank you, Tim.
Talaga nakaka-good vibe. Lagi kong sinasabing, dapat laging good vibes para laging good vibes. Kasama si Stephanie Zubiri Crispy. You are watching The Tonight Show. Good night.